Hey, what it do? What it do? What it do, Zion? What's up, man? So, uh, some some little info here. Um, so turn this down a little bit. Um, the last few times that I've streamed, my PC is like so bad for some reason. Like it's so bad nowadays, and I can't like play a game on PC and stream at the same time. Basically, like everything just starts lagging. Like it's shitty. So I decided to buy a new capture device. So I used to have the Elgato HD60. Why is my PC so bad right now? I don't know. I think it's just because it's really old. My PC was built in 2016. Like it was manufactured in 2016. I bought it in 2019. And then I've been using it pretty much every day since then. So it's probably just like, it's just old and it's been being used. So it does make sense. Um, so yeah, so what I did is I bought a new capture device. So what I used to have was the Elgato HD60, which I think also came out in like 2016 or 2017 or something like that. And that capture device, it has a lot of delay because it's like an older one and they didn't like figure out how to fix the delay, I guess. But the older ones had a lot of delay, so when I would stream using that capture device, I would have to add delay to my webcam and my microphone, and then my entire stream would also be delayed because of that, more than usual, because streams already have a delay. So it like adds more delay because of the delay of the game capture. So I ended up buying the Elgato HD60X, which is I think it's like the newest Elgato capture device. Um, and not only does it not have any delay, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have the delay, and I can also, have like a 4K input. So right now I'm, playing Spider-Man Remastered. I haven't switched to the game scene yet, but right now I'm playing Spider-Man Remastered, and I have it 4K on my monitor. I have two monitors. I have it in 4K on my monitor, the PS5, and then my other monitor has like my stream stuff, my PC. Um, but the pass through, obviously my stream isn't in 4K, so the game capture, downscales the gameplay footage to 1080p, 60 FPS. So it still looks really like it's still going to look the best that it can for my stream because my stream's not in 4K. But I don't have to like say the old one, obviously the old one had delay. The old capture device had delay. So if I used the PS5 on that, not only would I not be able to play it in 4K, but I also would have all that delay to it. So now this is just like this is what it's going to be. Um, Obviously, there are still PC games that I want to play, like Spelunky and Fall Guys, but outside of that, I don't know what else I could really do on PC because everything gets laggy when I do that. K-Man has obtained new wizardry to improve stream quality. This is true. Um, so yeah, it took me a second to show up. This shit isn't frozen in it. Is it frozen? No way. No, no fucking way. This is frozen right now. I love that. It's already broken. Guys, we already broke it. It webcam looks a lot cleaner. It might be because it's daytime outside and there's a lot more light in here. That might be why. Let's see what happens now. See if it restarts. Yeah, I already broke it. Yikes. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove that then. Just gonna remove that and bring it back in. We're gonna remove it and bring it back in. Chat pop-up is way faster? Huh. Okay, I'm trying to bring the game capture back in here. Where is it? It's just not showing up. I don't know. It was okay, so I literally had it open like this, you know, in Streamlabs OBS. I had it on this layout and it was working completely fine. I was able to play it and it looked fine. I went to the starting soon screen, started streaming, and went back to this and it was frozen and now it's just not showing up. What is wrong? What is the issue? It's still on the monitor too. Like it's showing up on the monitor, it's not showing up on here. What the fuck? Yeah, I did. That's what I'm trying now. I just deactivated it. Oh, there we go. It's here. It's here, everyone. Hold on, I gotta figure out where it's supposed to go. There we go. We also got to see if the audio works. I don't think I hear audio. Audio works? It doesn't work for me. Can't hear it. Oh, that's because I have the monitor off. There we go. I gotta turn it down though. Let me know if the audio is duplicated, because that also happens sometimes. So like if the game audio, I don't know how it sounds, but like I just turned it down a lot, just so it's not like louder than me. But like, just let me know how this sounds. This is also better for me, like, you know, compared to the last game capture that I had, because that one had the delay to it. So I could like, you know, I could hear the game, but it was like delayed by a few seconds. This is like, you know, it's synced up with the gameplay. So this is just like better overall. Sounds and looks good. That's great. It's great to hear. So it looks like it can still be a little bit finicky. But definitely better than it was. Let me see here. Game looks clean as fuck. No cap. Yeah. Because this is the game capture is taking a 4K HDR signal and compressing it down to a 1080p signal for the stream. If you know anything about video shit, hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, the audio is synced up with my gameplay. It should be synced up with me talking as well. You know, and like my face cam should be synced up. Like I'm pressing the trigger right now, and then I'm not, and then I'm pressing it right now, and then I'm not, and I'm pressing it right now. Yeah, you know how it is. That's the type of shit we'd be doing. But yeah, I was gonna test out a bunch of different games and different consoles to see how everything looked and stuff. So you know, right now this is PS5 and this is a PS5 game. So this is like, you know, the highest that we could go quality wise. But you know, again, it's still a 1080p stream, so it's still a 1080p game. It's gonna look pretty much the same. But you know, I got some other HD consoles here, and we might also test out some older stuff because I have like a component cable to HDMI converter that I can use for like older consoles like the Wii and the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. Probably only the Wii though, because the PS2 is gonna look like shit no matter what. You can play Wii Sports? I could play Wii Sports. I'd have to buy the game though. I actually don't have Wii Sports, but that could be a fun stream in the future. We can do streams in the Nitwit house. That's true. The Nitwit house. Because, like, yeah, I like, you know, playing games on PC is convenient because, you know, you don't have to set up a game capture. But I have way more games on console than I do on PC. And also PC, I, like, well, there you go, my fucking controller battery's low. My PC, I don't have a lot of space on, and I don't keep a lot of games installed on my PC. And, you know, also the issue of everything lagging like shit, you know. Wii streams in the Nitwit house are music streams. Exactly. It's only Wii or music. I have a lot of PC games, and it's definitely more convenient. Yeah, it's more convenient if your PC can actually handle it, because mine apparently cannot. The only games that it seems to be able to handle, like, to play while I'm streaming is Spelunky and Fall Guys, and they both have to be at like the lowest settings possible for it to run well. But like this is like assuming I'm flawless, so about to buy new graphics cards just cause. Yeah. I was talking about building a PC soon, like building a new PC. So this is only like a permanent fix, but I guess also, you know, even after I get a new PC, I'd probably still play some console games because I do play video games more on console than I do on PC for all the various reasons that I just stated. So, price went down, and I might do just in case it goes back up. Hell yeah. But yeah, we can test out different games, different systems, different resolutions. Because, you know, there's games that, you know, games like this that are in 4K, there are games that are in 1080p, there are games that are in 720p, there are games that are in 480p, games that are in 480i. That's mainly Wii and GameCube games. Because again, I'm probably not going to do PS2 because that's going to look like shit. Because the PS2 just inherently looks bad when you try to capture gameplay for it. But yeah, I was gonna look into building a PC soon, building a new one. PS2 is Garbo. PS2 has some great ass games, and it's a super nostalgic console for me. But in terms of you know, trying to play it in modern times, and just like in comparison to the the power of the GameCube and the Xbox, the PS2 is kind of like really bad. Like I've had a PS2 since I was, you know, a little kid. Like we got it when it came out or whatever. And I didn't get a GameCube and an Xbox until I was, you know, like a teenager. And I think ever since I've gotten a GameCube and an Xbox, I don't think I've even really played my PS2. Well, let me know if you need help with PC stuff, because I've built like 5. I even built Cody's. Damn. Yeah, I'll definitely get some help from some people who've built PCs before and like actually know what they're doing, because I don't know anything about PC stuff. So I grew up on Wii, then Xbox 360. I was completely PlayStation until, I mean, I guess I still kind of am. Like I grew up with the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4. I did have a GameCube and a Wii. See, but I didn't get a lot of like these other consoles. Like I pretty much just had PlayStation consoles until I was like a teenager, like late teenager, I guess. And that's when I started buying more consoles, because I was like, you know, really into video games. So like I got a GameCube and an Xbox, like an original Xbox, and a Wii and stuff like that. Now I have a Nintendo Switch also, and I bought an Xbox 360 this year, which is one of the consoles that we're going to test the game capture with. But like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of game stuff. But yeah, right now I have my PS5 set up, my Xbox 360 set up, my PS3 set up, my Wii set up, and my PS2 set up. I don't know if the PS2 is plugged in though. And then my original Xbox is on the floor right now, and my GameCube is up on the shelf. It's been up there since I got a Wii, because the Wii can play GameCube games. So there's like no reason to have them both set up. Yeah, I'm just swinging around New York, by the way, because I've already beaten this game, like 100%. So all I can really do is stop random crimes, and I just like swinging around in this game. And this was like a good game to like start with, since it's kind of like the peak of what we can capture. So I just thought it would make the most sense to start with this. But yeah, the reason that my original Xbox is on the floor is because it's actually broken, and I was trying to fix it. It was working completely fine, like all year, and then in July, that's when I bought an Xbox 360, and then I unplugged my original Xbox and replaced it on my, you know, game setup with my 360, and I just had my original Xbox just like sitting behind my TV for a few months, like, you know, unplugged and whatever. And this like a day or two ago, I bought an original Xbox game that I wanted to play, and apparently it's not compatible on the 360. There are a lot of original Xbox games that are compatible on the 360, but that is not one of them. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to set up my original Xbox again. And when I went to do that, it just wouldn't turn on. So I used to play Terraria and Minecraft and Xbox Connect Sports on my 360. Classics right there.
Officers needed to assist removing trapped civilians from a car wreck. Need additional units to the lower east side.
I don't have a lot of 360 games because, again, I just got it a few months ago. It was more just like, because it was while I was on vacation. So like when I went on vacation, I had my Switch with me, but like we went to a game store and they had like a lot of cheap consoles. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy 360. Why not? Be a cool idea. So yeah, I'm going to be back in a minute, and then we'll fuck around with some more stuff. Okay. I went to my car to get my Switch because it was in my car. Also, my dog is in here, so if you hear dog noises, it's a dog. Exactly. And those are my keys. And this is me opening the Switch thing. Why? I guess I could have my camera on. Get ready. Nintendo Switch. I've had it sitting in my car because I play it at work a lot, but I don't really need to, have the fucking dock and stuff in there. Like, honestly. Okay. So another thing about this that makes it very easy to go from console to console if I were to like want to play games on different consoles during like one stream is I have all of these set up to an HDMI like changer thing. So like I have my PS5, my Xbox 360, my Switch, and my PS3 all plugged into that, and then I have this little remote that has, the 4 different inputs on it. So I can just, be playing one thing and then switch to a different console. And I don't have to like, unplug anything like that. It's actually very convenient. And we'll test that out. See how that works with everything. But I do need to re-plug my Switch back in. So let me do that real quick. And then start fucking around with stuff. Okay, I got the switch set back up. I'm gonna go back over to Spider-Man. Okay, the audio is a bit delayed now, which is odd. Yeah, the audio is a bit delayed now. I don't know why that's happening. It is doing that though. It's not, I'm not crazy, right? It is the audio is being delayed. Yeah, the audio is delayed now. Don't know why it's doing that.
1080, chase in progress. Officers needed in Little Italy.
That's very odd. Hmm. That is strange. Okay, messing with it a little bit. See if that helps out. Yeah, that did help out. I think there was a setting in OBS that was called buffering that it was on like auto, so maybe it like starts delaying the audio by itself for some reason. I don't know. But like it's good now. But yeah, we got PS5, we got Spider-Man.
Armed robbery in progress.
It's working.
Officers needed in Little Italy.
So now we're gonna pause that. We're gonna turn on the switch and switch over to it. And boom. There we go. We got the switch now. This also has a little bit of sound delay. Not sure why that is being a thing. But you know, we got the switch here. We'll do a little bit of Mario Kart.
Mario Kart! Hey!
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it does that. That's really odd. And now it's not. I'll figure it out eventually, and then I won't have to mess with it. But yeah, we got Mario Kart. It's working. It's working. Looks crispy. We'll see if the audio just becomes desynced at some point. And like, why does it do that? Okay, okay. See, I just don't understand why the audio would get desynced and not the video. Like, you'd think it'd be both. Now, for the PS5, I had to turn off HDCP in the console settings. And what that does is that, like, you know, protects you from, you know, using the game capture to record movies and shows and stuff like that. So when you disable the HDCP on the PS5, you can't, like, open Netflix or watch Blu-rays or anything, which makes sense. Now, when it comes to the PS3 also has HDCP, but the problem is that you can't disable it in the settings. So for the PS3, things might get a little bit more complicated, but I might find a way to, you know, to work around that. Because I do have a workaround for PS3 capture. But it requires me to set up an entire another box, which also has more HDMI cords. We're gonna go ahead and do this whole cup, because why not? But I will show off something real quick, just so we can remember. So, you know, this is loading up a race. You know, here we are in Mario Kart. But let me start this race. And then, you know, I could pause it and press this and just immediately switch back to Spider-Man. I mean, obviously it takes a second, but, you know, here we are back in Spider-Man. You know, and this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the PS5 because we've already seen enough of that. Again, the audio is delayed. I don't know why. So that could get a little annoying. Like right now, it is very annoying. Yeah, it's like super delayed. So I'll have to mess with that later. Because I have figured out how to fix it. I just have to go into the settings here. And just do something like that. back to being completely fine. So honestly, I don't know about the audio thing. I'll have to Google that to see if there's like a permanent fix or if it's just going to do that. It's the drawback of the video always being synced up. The drawback is that the audio will never be synced up. Great. Great. Nice. We might not do this whole cup because I'm fucking losing this race. And I'm only doing this whole cup if I get first in every race. That's how it works. I'm definitely not now. But there's still a chance. Okay, well, there goes that. Okay. Okay, let's go. I have to mess with my webcam. Because I don't want to have to be all the way over here to be in the webcam. The webcam? That's too low. That's good. Yeah. I'm not a professional. The audio hasn't seemed to desync yet. I don't really know exactly what causes it. Maybe it's because I had two consoles on at the same time. I don't really know. Yeah, it was a lot of technical stuff. That's what the stream basically is. I do notice occasional like audio stuttering, or maybe not even stuttering, maybe just like glitching. Which is very cool. It's very cool. Okay, we kind of killed that. Kind of killed that. But yeah, now that I have this power, I guess. Now if there's any games that anyone wants to see, or I'll just play what I play. Which is what I will do, regardless of what people think. Because I play a lot of old games, and I play a lot of licensed games, so... I just wish that my Xbox wasn't fucking broken, because I wanted to play Madagascar, the video game. Because I guess Dolphin just doesn't work now, even though I used to be able to stream that, and it would work really well. Of course it would chill. If I got this far to just lose in the last race, that would be very disappointing. Alright, we really should have got that, but it's fine. Got some auto stutter again. Audio stutter, not auto stutter. No, we killed it. We killed it. Proud of that. Let's go. I didn't unlock anything for that? Nope. Alright, well that was Switch. And that was working pretty well. I enjoyed that. So now we're going to switch over, no pun intended. We're going to switch over to the 360. And yes, my name is Camman the Sorcerer on Xbox. Because I think SingleCell was taken, unfortunately. So we're going to try out an original Xbox game, and we're going to try out a 360 game. Yeah, that's looking to be a little bit delayed as well. But, you know, this is an original Xbox game. Yeah, the audio is delayed again.
Load up on money. Hey, what are you saying, Kate?
Let's keep the party switch in the on position.
Same old.
And now it's back to this. I don't understand why it does that.
Let's keep the party.
But no, we got an original Xbox game. Played on the 360. SpongeBob movie. The 360. When you play Xbox games, original Xbox games on the 360, some of them are displayed in widescreen, like this game, and then other ones are displayed in the original aspect ratio, 4:3. So we might try out. We might try out Battle for Bikini Bottom as well, because I know that also displays in 4:3 and not 16:9. But you know, this is, you know, obviously working much better than Dolphin was. Like, this is running at full speed for the most part. See if I can do this trick that I was trying to do the entire time. Come on, jump up. Jump up. There we go. There we go. That was the trick that I was trying to do that entire time last stream on Dolphin. And, you know, we did it there. But yeah, this seems to be running fine. Any performance issues are just normal for the game on the 360. Because the 360 doesn't run all these games 100% perfectly most of the time. So I don't know why this isn't up. Hit these buttons. Travel through the level backwards as SpongeBob. Oh, it spawned me over here. But yeah, this is a game I'll probably consider streaming.
Simple but satisfying.
I have streamed, I think I streamed a little bit of this game on the original Xbox, like a year or two ago. So I'm, you know, might return to it. I never finished it on stream, and I don't think I even played that much of it on stream. That's not going to come down here, is it? No, doesn't look like it. But you know, for an original Xbox game on the 360, this looks really good. It's running pretty good. I mean, there's a little performance, you know, frame issues every once in a while, but that's just how it is sometimes. But you know, we got SpongeBob. He's doing it.
We're men.
But yeah, I'd say so far this game capture, this test is going pretty well. Like, PS5 games looked great. I didn't try a PS4 game on PS5, but I'm assuming that would work pretty much the same. Like most PS5 games are like natively 4K, and most PS4 games are natively 1080p. But we did try out the 360, and the 360, you know, menu is 1080p, and that was working fine. And technically, this game is being displayed in 1080p, but I don't think it's being rendered in 1080p. But like this looks fine, running fine. Audio's not desynced yet. That's the only issue that I've been having, is audio occasionally becoming desynced with the game. But there's like, I just go into the settings and click on something and then it fixes itself, so I might have to like do that all the time maybe, I don't know. But I don't know what causes it. I think it's when I pause the game for a while, like if there's just not anything happening, it just decides to fuck up, I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna consider this game to stream soon. The Bob. But yeah, this works pretty well. So we're gonna go back to the home menu, and we're gonna put in another original Xbox game, one that doesn't run in widescreen, one that runs in 4:3, and you know, see how that looks. It's also a 480i game. We're gonna do Battle for Bikini Bottom, because I guess we're just on a SpongeBob type thing. So return in a second. Okay, so now we have Battle for Bikini Bottom in 360. We'll see how that works out. Wrong controller. I have a bunch of controllers on my desk right now. Yeah, so I think for any Xbox game that I play on the 360 that displays like this, I'll probably mess with the display a little bit.
Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you.
I did not 100% play through this game on the 360. I do have a 100% save file on my Xbox, but not on here. But like, you know, this looks good. This runs good, as far as I can tell. Like, you know, this is just Battle for Bikini Bottom. But yeah, what I would probably do for games that are in 4:3 like this is I'd scoot this over, you know, this side of the screen, and then this black bar on the left side that's behind my face cam, I will, you know, crop that out, so then we'd have like, you know, my shit going on back there. Yeah, like this looks pretty good. You know, audio hasn't desynced yet, which is great. this is working well. And I love this game, so it looks good. Now you must also keep in mind it definitely will look better on the stream than it does for me right now, because I have a 4K monitor, so I'm playing a game that is being rendered in 480p that is then, I guess, not really upscaled, but like it's rendered in 480p, but then it has a 1080p signal on a 4K monitor. So this is like, this is a 480p game on a 4K monitor, basically. So it probably looks better on stream than it does for me. But I can still play the game like this. Like this looks fine. Looks good.
I feel like a new sponge.
So yeah, that's that game. So now we're gonna try out a 360 game. I'm assuming that everything's gonna work fine. I just wanted to do a little stream testing this stuff out because I was already doing it, and I was like, it might as well, just to see if it if the game capture if it tanks while I'm streaming and also using it. So that's why I started with a PS5 game, just to see how that would do. So I'm assuming everything else will be completely fine. So yeah. Try out a 360 game now. I think that this will be the last thing that I do, because I did PS5 shit. I did a Switch game. I did 2 original Xbox games on the 360, and now I'm about to do a 360 game. PS3 is basically going to be the same. It's just going to require more setup than the 360 because I need my HDMI splitter to use that. And then anything older, again, is going to be I'm going to have to grab something to set it up. For Wii stuff, I'm going to have to use the component to HDMI converter for that. Same thing with PS2 or anything like that. So I think we'll try out this. Again, this is another SpongeBob game because we're kind of on that kick right now with the last 2. So we're going to go ahead and try this out.
I wonder if there's a button for finishing your homework.
So we got the whole Heavy Iron SpongeBob trilogy here. Yeah, this game, this game is good.
Front and center, formula. Don't make me. I'm looking for you.
I don't
You
think
ever
this
feel like your
game
life
is
just one big game?
nearly as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom or the movie game, but this game is still pretty decent. It's probably one of the last really good SpongeBob games. Not
This is
really
no
good,
time
but
to stop and smell the seaweed.
I feel like after this, it was mostly trash. Up until very recently with Rehydrated and All-Star Brawl and Kart Racers 2 and stuff like that. Where like the games have been getting a lot better. But like after Truth or Square, like we had fucking Robotic Revenge and like Hero Pants and a lot of garbage. So look at this dude. Look at this dude. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like a little like SpongeBob stream marathon. Where I stream all of the SpongeBob games. Because I should be able to do that. Like, the 3 SpongeBob games on the Xbox, I can play on the Xbox. On the Xbox 360. Like, BFBB works, Movie works, Lights Camera Pants works. And then anything before that, like PS1 games I can play on the PS3, those will work. All the PS2 games are on either GameCube or Xbox or Wii. So I can just set up the capture for that. And then anything past that, it's on the 360 as well.
Please hold it, Plankton. Please.
And then the newer shit I have on PS5, like Nickelodeon Car Racers 1 and 2, and Rehydrated, and All-Star Brawl, so yeah. Look at this dude.
I'm waiting.
I like the way he runs in a circle. But yeah, that was kind of my little test shit, testing out this game capture shit. It works really well. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do with it yet. Like what games we're gonna stream. Alright, you need to stop talking. Might turn this down a little bit more. I hope it hasn't been too loud this entire time. Because that would have made me upset. But yeah, that's what it'd be like. I'll probably stream tonight if I'm not doing anything else. Now that I have this capture card set up and like ready to use, so I might fuck around, you know, off stream. I'll probably fuck around with PS3 and Wii. PS3, Wii, and PS2. See how those look and sound and stuff like that. Because those require extra steps. Like I need to use the HDMI splitter for PS3, and I need to use the component to HDMI converter for Wii and PS2. But like when it comes to the purely like, you know, plug and play type shit, they work really well. You know, like PS5 was working, Switch was working, 360 is working, so it's great. The only issue seems to be audio desync, and I don't know exactly what causes it, but I know how to fix it every time. And it's not doing it now, but sometimes the audio desyncs. That seems to be the only issue. So, yeah, that's my little spiel about that. We're gonna go ahead and end this. It was a fun little test stream. Got to talk to Zion and Ethan for a bit at the beginning. But yeah. This is a very big moment for me, because now my streams won't be super laggy, hopefully. I'll probably be back tonight with a stream, so I'll see you guys tonight, I guess. And if not, then soon. All right? Take care.